Joining me today is goaltender for the Cornell Big Red, as well as a Lloydminster local, Austin McGrath. Austin, thanks for taking this time.
Yeah, no problem. Happy to be here.
Now, the newest guest of Around the AJHL. You spent only one season with the Lloydminster Bobcats. What was that like? And did you ever have thoughts about going the WHL route before you entered the AJ?
Kind of when I was growing up, I thought a little bit more about playing in the Western League, but once I was at the point where I played for the Bobcats in the AJHL, at that point I was sort of looking more towards college than the Western League. But it was a pretty good time in Lloyd when I played there. I got to play a lot of games, which was nice. Travis was my coach again. He coached me in midget, so I had a pretty good relationship with him. We had a bit of a tough season. We struggled quite a bit, but it was a lot of fun, and I liked the guys I was playing with, so it was a good time.
Now, Austin, as you mentioned, you played 43 out of the 62 games. Did you expect that, especially as a rookie coming in?
Definitely didn't expect to be playing that much, but just the way the season kind of went, and Travis kept on putting me back in, so I wasn't going to say no to any games, and I was having a lot of fun playing, and got to see a ton of shots. So I think it was a pretty fun year for me.
Now, as I mentioned, you are a goaltender with Cornell. Just talk about the committing process and how you really joined Cornell.
Yeah, so things happened pretty fast for me. I honestly wasn't expecting to leave that just after one season in Lloyd, but my assistant coach now reached out to me like late January, I think, just through an email. So I emailed them back, of course, and we kind of started talking, and they watched me play for a few weeks, and then it just was the perfect fit, and I couldn't say no to going to Cornell. So it happened a little faster than I was expecting, but I couldn't be happier where I ended up.
Now, in your first season, as well as this past season, you guys were the regular season champs. Was that something you were expecting? And especially in your first season, joining a program that was at the top, how nice was that for you, getting to learn and getting shown the ropes from some of those other guys?
Yeah, I think it's it's definitely a lot more fun when you're on a pretty good team, and I knew that they were a strong team going in, but even once I got there, we were kind of better than the teams they've had the previous years. So it was a lot of fun playing with, a lot of really talented guys and practicing with them every day and learning from them. And it's just been a pretty incredible experience there.
Now, in your second year, you were on the All Ivy League first team. What was that honor like in being named to that team?
Yeah, it was definitely, it was a little bit of a surprise. I think me and our other goalie kind of split our Ivy League games that year, but it felt really good to sort of be recognized. They played a couple pretty big games for us at kind of key times in the year against our Ivy League opponents. So, it's pretty nice to have that recognized, and, just all that hard work paying off. It's nice to be recognized for that.
Now, Austin, throwing it back, back to when you were with the Bobcats as a Lloydminster local, how special was it getting to throw on that Bobcats jersey?
Yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun, especially being able to live at home and play at home. Like, I grew up here watching the Bobcats play, so, being able to sort of step into that position and then be one of those guys that you grew up watching was a pretty special experience.
And now for next year, have you thought about the hockey side of things during this time of unknown? Are you guys going to be back playing yet, or is that still an unknown for you?
Yeah, so I think it was about a week and a half ago now, the Ivy League canceled all fall sports. So right now it's kind of looking like we won't start until either the end of December, start of January, provided that stands. But it sounds like we'll still be able to get a full season in. Our coach is looking at putting together like a lot of Tuesday games and stuff, which we wouldn't normally do. So typically in the year, we don't start playing games until the last weekend of October or early November. So for us, at least, it's not a huge pushback, and hopefully that stands, and hopefully we do get to start playing early January still.
I hope that for you, and I wish you all the best as well. Austin, thanks for taking this time, and thank you for joining me.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks for having me.